Go work on you. How many times have you heard that before? Personally, I think I've heard that like over a million times. A million? Just kidding. But I think I've heard that like a lot of times, and sometimes that even makes me wonder, what exactly am I supposed to work on? Like, how do I do it? Like, how do I work on it? Because obviously it's one thing to identify a problem, and it's another thing entirely to both identify that problem and proffer a solution. Well, in this video, I'm not just going to be letting you know areas you should work on for a productive 2022. I'm also going to be explaining possible ways on how you could work on those areas. So yeah, then touch that dial. Hey, what's up people, it's your girl Oto-Obong. If you're new to this channel, this is Tama Oto-Obong, and our main aim here is to reach out to young people, igniting the generation willing to hit the call to stand out, prefer our lights as the only solution to issues of a dark world. So if you've not subscribed, please do also hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified every Sunday I release a video, or every other day. And don't forget to also follow me on Instagram for more behind the scene updates, and if you just want to get to know me better. So yeah, let's go straight into today's video. So today we're going to be starting with a Bible passage, and that is Luke chapter 2 verse 52, and that says, "And Jesus increased in wisdom and stature, in favor with God, and in favor with man." So what areas are we supposed to grow for a productive 2022? So yeah, I was able to come up with possible ways. Okay, so this was neat. Possible ways on how to work out, and I was able to come up with 5. So dividing the circle into 5 segments. So now we're done with listing out the 5 areas we should work on for a productive 2022. The next question is, how? Okay, so we're not going to be treating the whole 5 today. I'm just going to be treating 3 today. The other 2 will be treated in our next video. So today we're just going to be focusing on mentally, physically, and socially. This is actually the very first point I would like to buttress, because I feel like our growth in every area of our lives, it starts with the mind, either negatively or positively. It all begins with the mind, and I feel like a lot of people actually say this anyway. Everything begins with the mind. Your failure begins with the mind. Your success begins with the mind. What you feed your mind with actually determines this thing. So how can we be able to improve ourselves or improve on ourselves mentally? I feel first of all we should ask ourselves these 4 questions. 1, who do you surround yourself with? Who are your friends? Who are your associates? Who are the people that are always around you? Alright? Because the words they say or the things they do has a way of affecting your mind, and you begin to like move in that direction. You begin to like see things your way slowly and slowly. Initially you may not see things that way, but the more you mingle with them, the more you associate yourself with them, that has a way of changing your mind. So when you ask yourself that question, who do I surround myself with? Alright, are they affecting my mindset positively? If no, then you need to change your clique of friends. So the second question you should ask yourself is, who do I listen to, or what do I listen to? Okay, because the person you listen to each and every time also has a way of changing your mindset, or the things you listen to have a way of changing your mindset, especially if you keep listening to it all of the time. And I feel this also goes a long way when it has to do with music. What kind of music do you listen to? I don't understand how you're gonna spend the rest of your day listening to sad music and you expect to be happy. Sheesh. So you need to ask yourself, who do I listen to, or what do I listen to? And these things I listen to, do they have a way of improving my mindset positively? If no, then you need to change it. Yeah, just do it. Just change it. So the third question you should also ask yourself is, what do I see? What do I watch? Those things also have a way of affecting you mentally. Okay, what you watch all of the time, what you spend your time looking at all of the time, has a way of replaying in your head over and over and over and over again. So yeah, you should really be careful the things you feed your eyes with, because your eyes connect to the mind, and you really don't want to be spending the rest of your day thinking about things that are not going to affect you positively. So the first question you should ask yourself is, what do I spend the most of my time doing? Really, because that also has a way of affecting you either negatively or positively, right? You need to think of things that are going to affect you positively and spend your time, your mind with them. It could be a hobby, all right? Something you like doing. It could be a skill or a talent, all right? And it could be something a lot of people try to neglect. A book. If you want to go far in life, you need to read a lot of good books. I got this book as a pre-birthday gift. That's right, my birthday's today. And I've been reading it for a while, and I noticed that I've began to understand things in ways that I was not able to understand. So spend your time on quality things that are going to help improve you mentally. I think I have 3 points on that physically. And the first point is looking good. Honestly, looking good. I think I've heard someone say stuff like, it's not just about my outside, it's about who I am on the inside. Well, that's correct. That's very correct, okay? It's not just about looking good. Even the Bible says in Proverbs chapter 31 that charm is deceptive, beauty fades away, but a woman who serves God is to be praised, okay? So how you are on the inside is actually very important, but you also need to focus on your outside too, alright? Because that's what is going to really attract people. I'm not trying to say you should look good with the main aim of attracting people, but man, I look good for myself, man. I just want to feel good. And one way to feel good is to look good. The second point is staying fit. Alright, so maybe you're part of the people who feel like, okay, I've literally gotten everything I need, because some people actually do work out for various part of their bodies. Maybe they just want abs, maybe they just want chest, or maybe they're trying to for the girls, pectoral muscles, or some are doing it for hip, some are doing it for bubble butt. So maybe you've gotten everything you feel you have, and everything you feel you have, and you're confident in who you are already, and you feel, nah, I don't really need workouts. Workouts are very important. It doesn't necessarily have to be workouts. Even if waking up in the morning you do a few stretches, or you could rather take the stairs rather than the elevator some of the times. Just stop trying to make things super easy for you. You need to exercise those muscles, or else you're going to be stiff. You could just be skipping, you could just be walking down from your house to church, okay? But every single thing you do, make sure you exercise daily, because that's going to help you stay physically fit. Now the third point on the physically is eating well, okay? Stop junk food. not stop anyway. Some people like it. I like junk food too, but don't take it too much. Okay, you need to eat properly. Alright, and now I'm not just gonna like be restricting it to food. I know one of the time in my video where I made use of this scripture, eat for the journey is far. I wasn't just referring to like food, I was also talking about the word of God, because how much you feed yourself will also like show on the outside. So okay, so we tend to spend so much time on social media. I said we, I didn't say you, I said we because I'm actually involved. You know, I think I started all of my socials at the same time, or almost the same time. The first social I started was Instagram, and like a week later I started YouTube, and later on I created a website, and I already had a Facebook account, but one thing I got blocked, and now like I had to start Facebook again. So like I have like 4 socials that I am trying to like run like hand in hand. So most of the times I find myself like feeling, oh geez, how many followers do I have now? Oh geez, how many subscribers do I have now? How many people have watched my videos? So I go back and keep checking it all of the time. And most of the times when I find myself on social media, it's how to be best. I find myself searching or watching other people's videos, you know, trying to like figure out how I could make mine better. And you know, so like yeah, you're not the only one who is a social freak. I'm not a freak anyway, but yeah, I don't know what to say, but it's more like an addiction. It gets to this point where like if our phones are snatched away from us for like a day, we could even die. Let's be honest, yeah. So, but some of the times we could help ourselves out, okay? So we'll have time to focus on more things. Sometimes you could go on a digital detox. There's something I started off like recently, and that is switching off my phone like 30 minutes or more before bedtime. I don't want to be pressing my phone and then I sleep off. I don't want to do that anymore. So that's something I started off, and then like 30 minutes or more after I wake up. So yeah, that goes a long way. Yeah, so digital detox could be a way to like help us socially. And also I think we're going back to this, be careful what you feed yourself. There are a lot of junks that contaminate social media. They are like very contagious. So like what you feed yourself could actually like contaminate you. So you should be careful the things you feed yourself. And yeah, one last thing, don't get too like focused on your goals that you tend to forget loved ones and family. Alright, once in a while try to reach out to the ones you love. Once in a while try to reach out to friends. And yeah, I think this is all I have to say on socially. Okay, and yeah, to those of us who have not gotten their habit tracker yet, alright, I'm still gonna put the link in the description how you could get yours. It's something that's gonna really help you. I talked about it in my last video. It's something that's really gonna help you achieve those goals that you have actually planned. So I recommend it. Like I said, it's free. All you have to do is just to click on the link in the description under where I'm gonna write get your habit tracker. Click on the link in the description, and then you'll be redirected to the contact info in my website. There you could just write out your name and every single thing, and then in the message box you could just write habit tracker, and as soon as I get that, or as soon as I see that, I'm going to send it directly to you so you could print it out and begin your productive 2022. Alright, so like I said, in our next video we're going to be talking about spiritually and financially. So if you haven't subscribed, do well to do that right now so you'll be notified when that video gets released. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I pray that on this journey God is going to help you achieve all of the things that He wants for you to achieve. Okay, but don't just restrict it to God. Okay, try as much to put in the effort, and God is going to grant all of your efforts with success. Thank you so much for watching.